spring musical. Tonight we'll be doing Fiddler on the Roof. The cast anchor has worked really hard on this play, so I'd like to ask you that there please be no flash photography during the performance. I'd like you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say, every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scrape out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. How do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition. Many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to work, even how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did these traditions get started? I'll tell you. I don't know, but it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, every man knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. Papa. we've always had our very special types. For instance, Yenter the matchmaker.
Avram, I have the perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl. Well, who is it? Rachel, the shoemaker's daughter. Rachel? But she can hardly see. She's almost blind. Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Nahum the beggar.
Alms for the poor! Alms for the poor!
Here at Nahum is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So, you had a bad week. Why should I suffer?
And most important of all, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question? Certainly, my son. Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar? A blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
In our village. They make up a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And amongst ourselves, we've always gotten along perfectly well. Of course, there was the time when she sold him a horse, but delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse.
It was a mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule! Horse! Mule!
Tradition! 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 Traditions, traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Put them on my head. By the stove, foolish girl. Where is Hava?
She's in the barn milking.
When will Papa be home? It's almost Sabbath, and he worries a lot when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of that wagon, like a prince.
Mommy, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder, and you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. You should only live and be well. Spritzer, bring me some more potatoes. Howard, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again. Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama! Yensa's coming. She's down the road. Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Zeidel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
But why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yensa alone.
But Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go. Can I go too? Go too.
Oh, but Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old and he had no hair. He was bald.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. If you want hair, marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 and...
Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? And some.
Golda, darling! I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news.
Once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside? No? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow. Alone. No one to talk to. Nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think about him. And even thinking about him gives me no pleasure at all because, you know well as I, he was not much of a person, never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud, but better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Idle in the house?
She's busy. You can come back later.
But I would like to talk to her.
Later? Oh, Model, I thought I heard you. Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor tailor want with Seidel? They have been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play. They play? What do they play? Who knows? They're just children. From such children come other children. Matu? He's nothing. Yenta, you said. Ah, children, children. They are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice to me? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, Golda, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other. Yenta, you said you had news for me. Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and a horse will come and kick it into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta! Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher, a good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you that he's well off, but he's lonely, the poor man. You understand, of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Seidel. My Seidel? No, the soul's Seidel. Of course you're Seidel. Such a match for my Seidel. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser. Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it for himself. He's a good man, a wealthy man. He'll win him over. So you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to worry about thanking me, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me great satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda, and you're welcome. What does she want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish sweeping the floor. I wonder if Yenta found you a husband. I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband. Not unless it's Model the tailor. I didn't ask you.
Zio, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings somebody,
Yenta.
somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interested.
And well off.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me the perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the robe, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi. He only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right?
Of course, right.
Hado, oh Hado, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. I found him. Would you be the lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall. Love is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch. Right? Right. You heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you've got a man. Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute, I misunderstood that I could be stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no find, catch me no catch, unless he's a matchless man.
Today I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to make my horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me. Bless me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty, that's all right. But what have you got against my horse? You know, sometimes I think, when things are a little too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what kind of music can I play on my friend Tanya?
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So, what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. All day long I'd many, many plum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have have to work hard. Yabba dibba 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 dum. If I were a bitty bitty rich, I'd a diddle diddle idle man. I'd build a big tall house with the rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yabba dibby 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 dum. All day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba dibby 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 dum. If I were a bitty bitty rich, I'd a diddle diddle idle man. I'd see my wife might go there looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. I'd see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oi, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like King Solomon the Wise. If you please, Reptavia, pardon me, Reptavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yada-da-da, yada-da-da, yada-da-da-da. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss their holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd bitty bitty bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. The Lord who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
You forgot my order for the Sabbath, Reb Tevye.
Reb Walker, I had a little trouble with my horse.
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Oh, this is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news, terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say? In a village called Uzhanka, all the Jews were evicted and forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It's an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way to the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No,
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
Ah, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than just talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He is right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't just close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He stood left behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order my cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Reb...
Perchik.
Good. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese?
Here, have a piece.
I have no money and I'm not a beggar.
Here, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours.
Oh, yes, that would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who would make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you?
like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters!
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
Oh,
I'd be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
what great thoughts.
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
I am a very, very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Come, stay with us for the Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
All right. It doesn't exactly say that, but somewhere it has something in it about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter, Zaita.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. This is mine. Oh, and this is mine. This is mine. Oh, and this is mine. And this is not mine. Perchik, this is Mato Kamzor. He's a tailor in town.
So, you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Gordon, this is Perchik from Kiev. He's staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher, and you're going to take lessons from him.
I'm really a good teacher, a very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who praises himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Ah, yes, the which she gets from me. As the good book says,
The good book can wait. Get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Mato, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Tidal, 2 more. Sprint to Bielka, get washed.
Model can help me.
All right, Huddle, you go too. Have a get the candlesticks. You can wash outside at the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevye, I have to tell...
I'm praying.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? What's about?
I don't know, only that he says it is important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking of buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message, at least you can talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants my new milk cow.
Talk.
All right! After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Model, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match. And then it will be too late for us.
Well, don't worry, Zyto. I found somebody who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough money to buy it. And your father will be impressed with me.
Model, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now!
Now? Why should he consider me now? Just a poor tailor.
And I'm just the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Zyto, if he says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Model!
Just a poor tailor.
Model, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right. I'll talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody?
Tevye.
Yes. 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 Momoto, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Come, children. Come.
Yes, Laser Wolf.
Please bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party, maybe even a wedding.
A wedding, wonderful, and I'll be happy to make the arrangements, lead the dancing and so forth, for a small fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you. And your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like a drink. Sit down, Fielka.
Vodka, schnapps.
Vodka.
Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blazer.
Tevye, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
How goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How was your brother-in-law in America?
Oh, he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
No, not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he were doing badly, he would write. Yeah.
I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Red Blazer, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
You have a few more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
What would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is this so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonely? Red Blazer, what are you talking about?
You don't know?
Of course I know. We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
My new milk cow. So I won't be lonesome.
What is so funny?
I was talking about your daughter. Your daughter Zyla.
My daughter, Saito?
Of course your daughter Zyla. I see her every Thursday in my butcher shop. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, good store, a servant. Tevye, why do we have to try and impress each other? Let's just shake on it and call it a match. And you won't have to pay a dowry for her. Maybe you will find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame! What do you mean, my own purse? My daughter's not the kind I would sell for money.
All right, as you say, we won't talk about money. The main thing is let's get it done. I will be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. And why should I? I mean, you can have a fine conversation with him if you talk of kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. If you're rich enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter would surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. But she's younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as just a simple butcher. Maybe I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He tried to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To our good health and happiness. And most important, to life. To life. L'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Is to the father right to be. Is to my right to be. Bring l'chaim to life. To life. L'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us, blessing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie dancing on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, l'chaim. To cycle in my daughter.
It gives us something to think about.
Something to drink about. Drink
You know, Tevye, after the marriage, you and I will be related. You will be my papa.
Laser Wolf, I always wanted a son, but I wanted one a little younger than myself.
Good evening.
Good evening, Constable.
What's your celebration?
Oh, Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter.
Ah, Tevye. I offer my congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have a piece of news I think I should share with you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm giving you this news, Tevye, because I like you. You're a decent, honest person. I know you're our Jewish daughter.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received word that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No. Just a little unofficial demonstration.
Little. How little?
Just some mischief. So if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this struggle between people, but I thought I should tell you. You can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a good man. If you don't mind me saying so. Too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. You're always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to give me news like that? Today of all days? I know, we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my daughter, Zyko. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel, and Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So, to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us we must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Perchik. Yes, Perchik.
Good.
Papa isn't up yet? No, Mama. Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him, except for that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if you were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know that he doesn't have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit.
Thank you.
Even a little intelligence, perhaps. But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hannah.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But I guess that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect, exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, must not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. Do dances like this. Do you like it?
Yes, it's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Good day.
Good day.
You okay? Sprinter! What's your name?
Hello, Papa.
Where is Zaito?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Oh, Repurchik. How did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Ah, he's finally up. What happened last night besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf?
Yes.
What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman, patience. As the good book says, the good news will stay, and the bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that
Oh,
goes...
you can die from such a man.
Ah, Zaito, my man. You are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it! The butcher? Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee!
And what have you to say, Zaito?
What can she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like Fruma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my Zaidel. And now I must thank Yenta. Oh, my Zaidel, a bride.
Mazel tov, Zaidel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Repurchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zaito. We're getting a rich man.
Oh, again with the rich. What is wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. My daughter Zaito knows I mean only her welfare. Don't you, Zaito?
Yes, Papa.
See?
I see. I see very well.
Saito, my child. Why are you so silent? Are you not happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa.
What is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks. Just don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
But what's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. All right. I won't force you.
Thank you, Papa.
It seems that it was not ordained for you to enjoy all the comforts of life, or that we might have a little bit of happiness in our old age after all of our hard work.
Red Tevye, may I speak to you?
Not now, Model.
But I would like to speak to you.
Later, Model, I have problems.
I think I can help.
Certainly. Like a bandage could help a corpse. Goodbye, Model. Goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue, talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Zeidel.
Oh. He also has ears.
I have a match for Zeidel.
What kind of a match?
Perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit, made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me, who is it?
Please don't shout at me.
All right.
All right.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is he?
Who is it?
Who is it?
It's me! Myself.
Himself. Either you're out of your mind or you're crazy! You must be crazy! Arranging a match for yourself. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests all rolled into one? I suppose you want from the ceremony yourself! You must be crazy!
Oh, please don't shout at me, Red Tevye. Well, as for arranging the match myself, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy!
Times are changing, Red Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Zeidel and I gave each other our pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge.
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of! Absurd! They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable! Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? This isn't the way it's done. Not here. Not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One at a time I pull out a prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anyone have to ask the father anymore?
Oh, I've wanted to ask you for some time, Red Tevye. But first I wanted to save up enough for my new sewing machine.
Oh, stop talking nonsense! You're just a poor tailor!
That's true, Red Tevye. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you. Your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, decent, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things couldn't get much worse for them. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She likes him. She loves him. Look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Traditions! Very well, children. When shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Red Teddy. You won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already!
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you. They gave each other a pledge. Modern children. Oh, Golda! What am I going to do about Golda? Oh, what am I going to tell Golda? Help!
Oh, Model, you were wonderful.
Oh, it was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago with Jericho, God has made a wall fall down. Moses opened the Pharaoh's heart. That was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor on the back, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the promised land. David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you.
Wolf's first wife. She was standing there a minute ago.
What are you talking about? Fruma Sarah has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was so terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Every even we knew was there. Musicians too. Anyway, halfway through the dream, in walks your grandmother Zeidel, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Zeidel, how did she look?
For a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. And she said to me,
A blessing on your head, mazel tov, to see your daughter wed, mazel tov, and such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor motto comes oil.
Motto?
A worthy boy is he, mazel tov, a pious family, mazel tov. They named him after my dear Uncle Mordechai. The tailor motto comes oil.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma? By the name of Laser Wolf.
In heaven it was made,
Mazel tov.
a fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy, the tailor motto comes oil.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
Mistaken.
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband?
Yes, her husband.
Why'd you do this to your friend and neighbor, Sarah? Honey, no consideration for a woman's feelings. Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow it? How? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes?
How can you let your daughter take her place? House, keys, clothes,
Such a learned man is heavy, I wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true and then I wouldn't worry. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what your father said to fade a wedding. If I told Mary's laser roof, I pity them both. She'll live with him 3 weeks, and when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat, and this will be the Here's my wedding present. It's going to Mary's laser
we have in Bethlehem.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
We had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry, what's his name?
The tailor model comes oil. The tailor model comes oil.
The tailor model comes on. The tailor model comes on. Thank you.
Bagels! Fresh bagels! Did you hear? Did you hear? Heavier Zeidel is marrying Motto and not Laser Wolf. No. Yes.
Zeidel is marrying Model?
Yes. No. Mazel tov, Model.
What's all the excitement?
Heavier Zeidel going to marry.
I know, Laser Wolf the butcher.
No, Model the tailor.
Model the tailor, that's terrible. Mazel tov.
Imagine, Zeidel and Model are getting married. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son, Model?
Oh, excuse me, Shano. Nothing. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Oh, Yusel, do you have a hat for me?
Laser Wolf ordered one, but it's not cheap.
Well, I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Come, Model, I'll show you.
Hava, could you watch the store? I'll only be gone a minute.
Of course.
Thank you, Hava.
Papa, we just heard about your sister.
Mazel tov, Papa. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, yes, Mazel Tov, Shaba. Mazel Tov.
Please, may I pass?
Oh, but why? We're congratulating you. Mazel Tov, Shaba.
All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Oh, you listen here, Fiedka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Has to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, I'll ask you how you liked it. Then we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Good, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
No, it's mine.
Thank you, Hava.
Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fiedka.
Good day, Fiedka.
wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
It looks so natural together.
We are gathered here to share in the joy of the newlyweds Michael and Zykel. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
Ah, here comes our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen. I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed, a pair of pillows,
Goose pillows.
and this pair of candlesticks. Now let us not in our joy forget those who are no longer with us. Our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let us be merry and content like our good friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world except the bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a present for the newlyweds he would like to present himself. Come, Laser Wolf.
As he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I'm giving the newlyweds 5 chickens. 1 for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Laser Wolf, you are a good and decent man. On behalf of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gift. You know, there's an old saying...
I'm not marrying your daughter. I do not have to listen to your sayings.
Well, if you would just listen...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, Laser, in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right have you? It's not your wedding.
It should have been.
Red Laser, don't Jay Rex have you at his daughter's wedding?
But he shamed me in front of the whole village.
Quiet. Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's sit down.
Well, we all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now I would like to sing a little song that my grandmother taught to my mother and my mother...
You can keep your diseased chickens!
Leave my chickens out of it! We made a bargain!
The terms weren't settled!
We drank on it!
I saw them, they drank on it!
But the terms weren't settled.
Done is done!
Once a butcher, always a butcher!
I had a sign! My own grandmother came to me from the grave! What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
We drank on it! Quiet! What's all the screaming about? They drank on it, an agreement, a sign, that's all nonsense. Saida wanted to marry Mono and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes, they love each other.
Love.
Terrible.
He's a radical. What happens to the matchmaker? I say.
We know. Let's sit down.
Musicians, play, a dance, it's a wedding!
Stop wedding! What's he doing?
Someone dance with me?
That's a sin!
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl?
That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ways are a little different, but he's
It's a sin!
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing, well, it's not exactly forbidden.
there! You see? It's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now will someone dance with me?
Puzzle! It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
Look at Kenya's daughter.
She's dancing with a man!
Yes! I can see she's dancing with a man. And I'm going to dance with my wife Golden. Go now!
see we've come at a bad time, Tevye. I'm sorry, but the orders are for tonight, for the whole village. Go on, play. Play! All right, men.
All right, enough!
I'm genuinely sorry, Tevye. You understand.
We understand.
Come.
Take him in the house.
Well, what are you all standing around for? Clean up. Clean up. That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter at her wedding. Was all of that necessary? Anyway, Model and Zeidel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard, and they're as poor as synagogue mice. But they're both so happy together, they don't realize how miserable they are. Model keeps talking about a new sewing machine. Dear God, I know you're very busy. Floods, plagues, wars, revolutions, all those little things that bring people to you. But do you think you could take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble would that be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Otto.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes, but they can't happen by themselves.
So you naturally feel you personally have to go and
Not
find...
only me, many people, Jews, Gentiles. Many people hate what's going on. Don't you understand?
Yes, of course I understand. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Otto, your father, the others here. Think what happened at Zeidel's wedding was a little cloudburst and it's over and everything will now be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, whole villages are being emptied of their people. And it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. Do you understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Percher.
Before I go, there is a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
Well, what is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes, the relationship between a man and a woman known as marriage is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and solidarity.
And affection.
Yes, and I personally am in favor of it. Don't you understand?
Yes, I think you were asking me to marry you.
Then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away. I'm very happy, Otto. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik.
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I had something that I would die for, someone I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult wandering kind of life? Everything is right at hand, simple and clean. I have something that I would die for, someone who I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I will send for you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life.
Yes, but it will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Raptavia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Ah, congratulations! What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa. We're engaged.
No, you're not! I know. You like him and he likes you. But you're going away! And you're staying here! So the nice trip, Perchik. I hope you'll be very, very happy. And my answer is no.
Papa, you don't understand.
I understand perfectly well. I gave my permission to Model and Zeidel, so you feel like you have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I like you, but you're going away. So go in good health, and my answer is still no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I'm sorry, Hub, but we'll find someone else for you here in Anatevka.
Raptavia.
What is it?
We are not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head. Impossible! At least with Zeidel and Model, they asked me, they begged me. But now if I like it or not, you'll marry him? So what do you want from me? Go on! Be wed! And tear out my beard and uncover my head! Tradition! They're not even asking permission from the Papa! What is happening to the tradition? One at a time I pull out a thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led to this? A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
He is not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her. and I will marry her. I love her.
He loves her. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new ones too. But they did it without parents, without a matchmaker. On the other hand, did Adam and Eve have their own matchmaker? Yes, they did. So it appears that these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. For this they were to be blessed. Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition! Wow. Very well, my children. You have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, Papa, you don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps if you tell her something, that I'm going to visit a rich uncle, something like that.
Please, Perchik. I can handle my own wife. Go there! Go there! Go there, go there, go. Go there. I've just been speaking with Perchik and Huddle.
Well?
Well, they seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
Well, I've decided to give them permission to become engaged. I'm gonna go inside!
What? Just like this without even asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father!
What is he? A pauper. He is nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. Besides, go there. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. And more important, Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. A new world. Love. Golden. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well?
With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town. You're upset, you're worn out. Go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Go there. I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well?
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golden, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared,
I was shy,
I was nervous,
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking Golden, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to
Fish! Fresh fish! Oh, Cycle, darling! Guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava with that Fietka. And it's not the first time I've seen them together. You saw Hava with Fietka? Would I make it up? Oh, and Cycle, I happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Hava. Wonderful, I'll go get it. I got it. It's from her intended. Oh, she'll be so happy. She's been waiting. But it's open. It happened to be open. Oh, Shangle, I have such news for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Zyto married Maja and Perchik started dancing with Pevia's daughter? Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes! Wait till I tell you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding he danced with Pevia's Huddle? Well, I just heard that Huddle's been arrested in Kiev. No! Terrible, terrible. Do you remember Perchik, the student from Kiev? Remember how we acted when Montel married Zyto? Well, I just heard that Montel's been arrested for dancing at the wedding. No! In Kiev! Rabbi! Remember Perchik with all his string ideas. Remember Zyto's wedding where Tevye danced with Golda. Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golda's gone to Kiev. No! God forbid! She didn't! She did! Terrible news, everyone! Terrible! And that's what comes from men and women dancing!
You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. So, is he in a lot of trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested and convicted.
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do and Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is now, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your mother and father? Join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him with his work. Papa, it is the best work a man can do.
What will
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Hopeless, now I stand with him, watching older dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so? I must go, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. Yet, there with my love, I'm home.
And who, my child, will be there to perform a marriage out there in the wilderness?
Papa, I promise you, we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two were also arrested. Well, give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him that I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
And we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Grandpa, Grandmorka, did you hear the news? A new arrival at Madeline's Idols.
A new arrival at Madeline's Idols. I must congratulate him.
Rabbi, did you hear the news? A new arrival at Madeline's Idols.
Really?
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Zido. Did you get it?
I got it.
It's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it yet?
Look.
Beautiful.
I know. See how close and even the stitches are?
Beautiful.
I know. Now all my clothes will be made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
Rabbi.
Look, Rabbi, it's my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov. Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. Baruch atah Adonai sewing machine.
And the baby, how is the baby? He's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Fiat. Can I help you?
I came for the shirt.
Oh, it's ready. See my new sewing machine?
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
How does it work?
Oh, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your foot and your hand.
Oh, I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
No, that'd be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good day. Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fiedka and I have known each other for a long time now.
Hava, I would be much happier if you two would remain friends from a distance. You must never forget who you are or who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on God's earth have a name.
Fiedka is not a creature. Fiedka is a man.
And who says that he isn't? It's just that he's a different kind of a man. As the good book says, and he shall seek his own kind, which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where will they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Hava. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fiedka and I, we want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what this means? Marriage outside of the faith?
But Papa!
No! I said no! Never mention this again. Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never! Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you. You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Martel's new machine.
You'll see it some other time. It's
Quiet, woman! Before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly!
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Toda! I am the man of this house. I am the head of this family. And I want to see Martel's new machine right now! Now let's go home! How much longer can that miserable old horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know. I'm very worried about my horse. And he's a creature of yours just as I am and has the same rights as I have. The right to be hungry, the right to be tired, the right to work like a horse. Dear God, I am so sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it for a while.
Tavia!
What is it?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Vietka.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married. Go home, Boda. We have other children at home. Go home, Boda. I have work to do. You have work to do.
But Hava...
Hava is dead to us. We will forget her. Go home.
I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child. What a sweet little bird you were. Such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I try to bend that far, I'll surely break. On the other hand, no! There is no other hand! No, Hava!
But Papa! they are. Wonderful boys, both learned boys, Golda, from good families. Each one of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls, just right, from the top of the tree.
I don't know, Yenta. My girls are still so young.
So what do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged. No, nothing to worry about later. No more looking around. Their future all signed and sealed.
Well, which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golda, is Rectavia home?
Yes, he's in the house. Why? Is there some trouble?
Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What is it? Why are you all gathered around like a bunch of goats?
Rectavia, have you seen the constable today?
Not today, why?
There are some rumors in the town. We thought because you knew him so well, maybe he would tell you what is true and what is not.
What rumors?
Someone from Zaladin told me that there's an edict issued in Petrograd forcing all to...
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
These are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have is for their ears also. Tevye, how long would it take you to sell your house and all of your household goods?
Why should I sell my home? Is it in anyone's way?
I've come to tell you that you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
You're all going to have to leave. Tevye, I thought that because of the marriage of your daughter...
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, you're all going to have to leave.
But this little corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all of the villages. Zaladin, Rabilevka, the whole district must be empty. I have an order here, and it says that you must sell your homes and be out in 3 days.
And you, who have known us all of our lives, would carry out such an order.
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
I understand.
And what if we refuse to go?
You'll be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
Stay in our home.
Refuse to leave.
Keep our land!
Fight!
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home. My land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out.
We should get together with the people from Zoladin. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good. And then the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've waited for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't now be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait somewhere else. Now we should pack.
He's right.
I'll see you when you get there.
3 days.
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do with them?
Well, Anatevka hasn't been exactly the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A pot,
A pan.
A broom. A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
a tree. So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood. A piece of cloth.
What do we live? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. 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 Don't offend over words.
we always wear our hats.
Where will we live in America?
With Uncle LeBron, but he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we get enough money to join you. Martin, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day. Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes. Golda, darling, I had to see you before I left, because I have such news for you. Golda, darling, you remember yesterday when I told you I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones? Now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. All my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land. You're going to the Holy Land. You guessed. And do you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because, good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. And you want to know what I'll do then? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange marriages, yes. So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golda. Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace. Maybe next time, Golda, we will meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
We'll have to hurry, Golda. Come, Golda, we have to leave.
Leave? Sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. You'll see. Model, Zyla, and the baby, they'll come too.
And Hoddle and Perchik? When will we ever see them?
Do they come and visit us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison, she works, and soon he will be set free, and together they'll turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us too. You'll see.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda, we have to be finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tavian, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife from Auxerre. May she rest in peace. She has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him.
Oh.
But a relative's a relative. Goodbye, Tavian.
Goodbye, Liz. Sight, are they finished in the house yet?
Almost, Papa. Papa will see you. I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him. He will not listen, but at least he will hear. Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Papa. Papa? Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
I cannot stand with people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Hava.
Goodbye, Hava. Bianca.
God be with you.
God be with you. We will write to you in America, if you like. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
Golda, I do not need your advice. Saito, don't forget the baby. We have a train to get to the pole. Yoko spins and put the bundles on the way. Goodbye, Mom. Work hard. Come to us soon.
I will, Red Puppy. I'll work hard.
Come, Golda. We can leave this bundle.
No, we can't.
All right. We'll take it.
We're going on a train of earth. We're going on a train. Stop that. Behave yourself. We're not in America yet.
Come, children.
a few announcements to make. We'd like to thank a few special teachers tonight, and I hope you can step forward. I'd like to thank our director, Ms. Buck. And Miss Diane France, our music director.
Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody.
You.